I see before me a distinguished and beautiful audience, and thankfully not too many. My name's Adrian Rawlins. You've honoured me by inviting me up here again after a really wonderful night last November. Tonight's theme is the exotic, the mysterious, the hilarious, the funny, the daring, and the unexpected. I think I probably fit into the category of unexpected in this context. I was going to do a funny thing, but it went on too long. So, like every good tennis player, you know that before and after every ace, there is love. And later in the year, in June, July, there's going to be an evening of FOGG Cabaret devoted to the theme of love. And my dear friend Adrian McNeil, who is here in the gloom, is going to help me do a little poem that I wrote a few years ago on the theme of love. Not too long back in Melbourne, a statue of myself was raised on a very high and slightly bent plinth. I'm happy to say it's the least formal statue on earth, and it's designed to make people smile and or laugh, and it often does. And I revived this poem, and two very attractive women wanted copies, so I keep on reading it. It's called Love, and we begin with the Sarod. All call her tender name, but how many really know her? Where there is one spark of selfishness, she cannot thrive. The eye that sees good in one place only is not her eye. Until you, O stalwart of 17 or 20 golden summers, filled with light and comfort, can walk in the gutters and know that each and every drunken wreck is quite the same as you. You have not yet loved. Until you, O tender maiden, in the gentleness of purity, can extend the soft hand of your compassion to the lecher, the drunkard, the debased and despairing. You are not yet love's handmaid. Until you, O spring's young bull, rich in conquest of 1,000 virgin pastures, can grasp in full acceptance the slender or hairy hand of your homosexual sister or brother, you too fall short of sweet love's stern demands. dark-haired mother can see that the children you have ushered into the world are not your children, but the children of life's onward flow, and can love them whatever life makes of them. You have as yet other than love. Until you, who would be a child of God in true surrender, can see him whom you seek as both lovely and terrible, until you can place yourself in his hands to accept whatever come what may, trusting him to lead you into light in his own time, you may miss love's golden call. Until you, O virtuous statesman, can see yourself imprisoned in your virtue, and can free yourself to see that God is in the sinner just as much as he is in the saint, you have yet to meet love face to face. Who can hold in his heart, or her heart, a single prejudice against any class of person, cannot touch love, and will not find the key that opens the door into the ocean of her bliss. Who sees her in one person only, or in one place, sees vainly. She is everywhere, in everyone. Cease, cease. There is no need to seek. She is in you. She is your heart. All you have to do is let her shine. Thank you very kindly, and please, a special applause for the beautiful playing of Adrian McNeil. Don't go away, folks. Well, now we have another wonderful and most exotic act. I have met this gentleman flying through the air, I think. He is not the original, but he is the best we have at the moment. Rumpelstiltskin. In but a moment, he will creep aboard and set up for you. Now, quite seriously, he is a spontaneous comic mayhem artist. Yes, he creates mayhem and occasionally yes. He is the worldly kangaroo jester of Oz. He finally found the yellow cake road back to Munchkinsville After touring the world, he has performed all over Europe, from Norway to Turkey and from Scotland to Spain. He actually performed in Kosovo during the 1999 war, at the same time when a visual artist from Melbourne exhibited a huge, he calls it a mural, a very large painting, declaring if we have any more wars, that's the end of us, and the same thing. Now, you can see here there's a genuine jester. He couldn't get in at Amsterdam, it was too full of computer operators, but he did have a go at the Festival of Fools at Utrecht. No, I'm not spitting. I am not spitting. It is Utrecht. That's how you say it. And I'm going to leave the stage. Let's take a couple more minutes to get together here. The really wonderful Mr. Rumpelstiltskin.
Testing one. Yeah. Check. Testing. Crikey. Okay. Oops. Hang on. Is that okay? Okay. Oops. Oh, crikey. Oops. Oops. Bear with me. Oops. Crikey. Shivers. For crying out, goosebump. My name's Crumble Foreskin. I'm just about to do something, crikey, I feel a bit scrambled eggs at the moment, so what the heck? Would you like me to do something? Okay. Oh, for crying out, Fruitly. Oh, this is it. Okay, just bear with me, I've just got to get myself together. I had a bit of a late natural night last night, so I'm a bit 4 holes and no air. Come on. I need a sneeze to ventilate my brain. Here we go. I'll just do some juggling then. Okay. Here we go. Back in Australia, I've been travelling... Oh, it sounds too high. Back in Australia, I've been travelling all around Europe. I went to Russia in the winter time when it was minus 20 degrees. Everything was in Cyrillic. No tourist officers, but what the heck? No, it was good. Are you with me? Oh... Okay, here we go. I'm going to do some, here we go. Oh, freaking hell, it's on hold. I mean, 15 minutes. Oh, here we go. I actually went to the Andy Warhol Museum in Meslobors in eastern Slovakia, near the Ukrainian border. That's where his parents were born. They wanted me to perform at the art opening, but my visa expired. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. I'm just a bit rough around the edges. Don't worry, I'll get worse. Come on. Should I escape the situation now? Oh, don't worry, I have no lines to remember. Anything can happen. I'm surfing the energy wave of inspiration, hoping it falls into place. Maybe I should just start and stop at the same time and stand still very fast on the spot and see what happens. Looking at you, looking at me. Are you with me? Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll just get my spring shoe on. Would you like to see the spring in action? I was at the Babel Comic Book Festival in Greece and the crowd roared with laughter. I didn't know what was so funny until I realised I lost the spring in me step for the summer. I got back to Australia off the aeroplane, looked all around Europe for a pair of spring shoes, and I walked into a second-hand shop, just got back to Australia, and the lady said, didn't you? I said, you don't have a pair of spring shoes, do you? And the lady said, didn't you see them in the window? And I turned around and thought, are you joking? Is that the fluke of the century or what? Here it is. Oh God, I'm bad, but I'll get worse. I did a 16-hour show at the Byron Bay Music and Arts Festival in 1996, so it takes me a few hours to get warmed up. So, here we go. I'm a bit rough as I went. Come on, work. Work! How much time have I got left? I've got no sense of time. My life doesn't rhyme with time. Oh, crikey, I'm just going to put my other spring shoe on now. It's good to be back in Australia. Get the shovel and bury me, I'm dying. Down under, just joking. My jokes are getting worse. I don't have any. What do you call a Lithuanian little red spider after 13 and a half days old? 14 days old. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Here we go. One day I'll be... Oh, I don't know. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, this is it. Crikey! I'm looking for something. Don't worry, I'll do the next thing. I'm now going to do 2 springs, 1 wheel, bell on the end of my nose. Everything goes with the nose. There's no business like show business. We're all just a freckle on the nose of time. The world's most unprofessional professional, or the world's most professional unprofessional. Here's the one more thing. Here we go. Just a bit of medieval. Oh, here we go. 5 balls. Here we go. Come on. I should start again. I sort of lost it a bit. So I'm feeling a bit scrambled eggs. I went to bed at 12 o'clock. And I feel like I'm in an aeroplane. My station tubes are blocked. And can anyone understand me? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Come on. Disqualify me, red light, wherever it is. What is it? How long have I got? Seriously. Okay, I'll just put my other shoes on. I was going to do the fire skipping rope, but I'm not allowed to do that. I was going to do something else too, but I'm too scrambled eggs to concentrate. Here we go. Would you like to see the skipping rope? Here we go. I once was itching to buggery and I went to the doctor and he diagnosed me as having scabies. And he told me to leave every nook and cranny in my room and junk everywhere galore. So I came back a week later and I said, I'm still itching. He said, you still haven't got rid of the scabies lotion, you have to put it more on. So I did. And then I was still itching a buggery. I came back and he said, no, you haven't got rid of the scabies yet, so I had to put on the rocket fuel scabies lotion. But then I went back home and tossing and turning in my bed with red bumps all over my back. And I went back and he said, you haven't got rid of the scabies lotion, you still got to put on. So I went to a skin dermatologist and he said that I was allergic, there's a scabies lotion. That's a true story, no? Here we go. Here, the rope. Where is it? I haven't done anything with this bag. Here we go. I'm going to do 10 shows at the same time. Here we go. Oops, crikey. I know. Here we go. I'm probably getting monotonous, but I can't escape the situation. Here we go. I'll get it on right now. A bit of music, a bit of action. Here we go. No, that's not it. Hurry up, you goose, get on with it. Come on.
Down, down, getting down, down, down. Come on, get down, 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 getting down, down, down. Come on, get booty, my girl, come on. Looking good, come on. Down, down, getting down, down, down. Come on, get down, 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 getting down, down, down. Come on, get booty, shy down, take it down, 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 get it. Come on, try, you gotta try, Mr. Shy, do it like that. Why, you try, Mr. Shy, do it like that. Down, down, getting down, down, down. Come on, get down, 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 getting down, down, down. Come on, get booty.
Sorry. This is the end. This is it. Come on, this is the end.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire. I'll take you to burn. Fire. I'll take you to learn. I'll see you. You fought hard and you saved and earned. All of it's going to burn. Hold your mind, you turn it right, you know you've heard it. So long as you try and burn your mind, you fall apart and fall behind. Oh no, you're gonna burn. Fire.
That's enough. I think it's going to be interval soon.
Yes,
But
yes,
yes.
do.
Cheers.
Another one, do another one.
Another
Go,
one.
quick,
Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit lethargic overdrive. Hang on, one more. Oh, where is it? If only I was a bit more organised, things would go a bit more smoothly. Shit. Where is it? I can't see. It's off. It's...
Yes. The great Mr. Rumpelstiltskin. She's an Australian girl who started out as the assistant to a British diplomat. And of course that can be very uptight. Oh dear me, that can be so uptight, and so boring and so regimented, and all to do with packaging. But, oh, you like packaging? Interesting. She gave it all away to be chained by strangers on the streets of the world. Yes, her first show was 1994 in the streets of Los Angeles. She's here tonight. She's off to America and the rest of the world this Sunday, and she put off her world tour so she could be here tonight to perform for you all. And I have to read my beautiful program. I hope you've got a beautiful program too. Please welcome the really gifted Miss Claire, sorry. Watch me. Ms. Claire Casey.
hello? Oh, good, we have sound. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Hi, look, I am an escape artist, but before I can show you how much I admire Houdini, I need to do two things. First, you, sir, white shirt, big belly, arm in the air. Oh, you know what I mean, don't you? And the woman over here with the lovely blonde locks, quick, arm in the air. Yes, you're the only woman there, you're surrounded by men. Okay, what I need are 2 volunteers. Oh, it's you two, quick, you've got your arms up. Over you come. Choppy, choppies, yes, you volunteered. Come on, you volunteered. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm lovely, how are you?
Well,
You look well too.
I'm sweating.
You're sweating a bit by being me. So over this side, if you don't mind. Hello, how are you? Gorgeous, aren't you? Off my leg. Thanks. Okay. What's Maureen? Everyone, hello to Maureen. Maureen, your friend in the white t-shirt picking his nose did not say hello to you. Say hello. Handing it for Jenny Craig. What's your name? Chris. Everyone, hello to Chris. Chris, this is your son, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, he didn't say hello to you either. Get rid of him. Okay, Maureen, meet Chris. Shake hands. A little kiss. You're going to get to know each other intimately. Are you? Okay, so am I. All right. Okay, moving right along. As we know, I am an escape artist, and that means that you two lucky people are going to help chain me up, okay? They're very... I think I've got the wrong man. Normally it's the wrong woman. Okay, first of all we need 2 padlocks. So here we are, Maureen. And Chris, one for you. Okay, check to make sure they're each a bench. Fair income, the real... What, you're eager, aren't you? Haven't had sex for a while, have you? You can tell. Okay, you two are going to shackle a leg each. But wait! I forgot to shave my legs. I'll pull up my socks. Okay, here we go. Shackle. Maureen, I'll help you. There you are. Maureen? They love you, Maureen. Maureen! Thank you. Maureen, they like you more than me. Go! Are you keeping for Byron or something? Are you on drugs today? Maureen. Maureen, you just need to put the chest on. Because you're locked inside. I have to lock you up? Yes, you want me to lock you up? Oh, no way. Okay, moving right along because I'm, what are you laughing at? You've been Byron, haven't you? Nimbin. All right, moving right along, what do I need? Actually, are you single, sir, with the man with the flower in the hair? I thought so. All right, moving right along, we have some chains in here. So, and Chris, where's your wife tonight? How long have you been married for? Have you been married for a while? You're not talking to me, are you? Yes. I knew there was a reason. Never mind. Okay, Maureen, over here, my sweet. I don't bite. I'm a vegetarian. Okay, great. Shush. Okay, here we go. Inside my fish, LAPD, regulation, handcuffs. Chris, you're not getting your hands on them. Maureen, check to make sure they're real for me. They are real, Maureen, believe me. Did you? Hey, I'm off there on Sunday. Okay, Chris, hold out your hands. Hands, Chris, too. Oh, he's eager, isn't he? Chris, just your hands. Now, we're going to unlock them. So you only have 2 children?
No.
How many do you have?
4.
You're a Catholic, aren't you? Okay. All right, Chris, this is my key. Down there is my container. Can you put the key in there, please? Not a bad backside, Chris, for a man of your age. Anytime. Okay, you've got sunnies on. But Maureen, we're not in the sun. Maureen, it only tells me one thing about you. You're stoned, aren't you? I love you. Maureen, it's okay. Okay, here we go. Audience. Would you like to see me handcuffed with my hands in front of my body? Say yes. Okay, what about behind the back? No, they're mine. Do I know how to pick my women or what? Okay. Okay, you two, you're going to chain an arm each. You're going to put the chain under the armpit, through the gap, through there. Lift it up over my breast. Now I have a wonder bra on, so don't touch it. You can. Listen to me. No, wait a minute. Okay, you have to lift the chain above my bosoms. The wonder bra is on there looking bigger than... No, not that. No, don't squash my nipple, please. Up a little bit, Chris. I know you can get it up. I mean, the chain... No. Oh, you're lovely, aren't you? Okay, you two, now wrap it around the top of my arm. Maureen, pull your chain a little bit. Chris has been breathing, you stop too much. It's okay, I'm going to stay fast. I like it tight. Chris, Maureen, pull it yours a little bit. Around the arm. Pull it a little bit. See the ring there? Move it to the centre a little bit. What have you? Just changed your name. Okay, thank you. Wrap it around the top of my arm. And you're going to... Okay. We need padlocks, I'm sorry. Chris, I'm a blonde, I can make mistakes. Chris, 2 padlocks. Adrian, I caught you looking at his bottom. Okay. I'm just trying them out for you. All right, now let's go. Wrap it around the top of my arm, the chain, the top of my arm. My arm, thanks. But it does. Take it around the top of my arm. Maureen, that's my shoulder. Thank you. Isn't she adorable? Are you single? Good, so am I. Get it? Okay. She's probably thinking the same thing. Okay, Maureen, you're going to take it around my arm, wrap it around my arm, and padlock it to itself. Around my arm. You're on good drugs, I knew I should have. Okay. Around the arm, and lock it to itself. That's it, lock it to itself. Excuse me, you. Stop laughing at your friend, okay? No, really tight. Inflict pain, I don't mind at all. Come on, you two. I only have 20 minutes. Thank you. It's all right. Maureen, we're waiting. We are waiting. Maureen! You just like playing with me, don't you? I've met women like you before on the streets. I mean, that's not what you did. When you're ready, Maureen. Round of applause. Thank you. All right. It's supposed to be. Okay, moving right along. Chris, you see the chain hanging off my neck? And you see the big ring? I knew you would. Chris, push the ring to my tummy. To my tummy, not my crutch. Okay, Chris, take the chain around my back. Take it around my back, hanging onto the ring. Very good. Take it around the back. Around the back. Okay. Okay, Chris. Excuse me? Chris, put the chain through the ring. Put the chain through the ring. You're very good, aren't you? I like a man that obeys. Moving right along. Okay, pull it tight. Hold that tight, you bastard. Thank you. Okay, Maureen, can you please take the chain for me? Please. Yes, you must. I chose you to hang on to my chain. Thank you. Chris, I have an itchy eye. Can you just scratch it, please? No, you have to scratch it. Really? Chris, and this one. Thanks. And Chris, a bit of sweat on my nose. Can you please? No, Chris. Human. Thanks. Chris, I have an itchy bottom. Can you scratch it? Great. What? You sicko. Okay, Chris, can you please pick up the 2 padlocks and the chain down there? These 2 boys are looking at you now, Chris. Okay, Chris, you're going to thread the chain through the bottom ring, thread it through nice and even. Give a padlock to my new friend Maureen, because he likes me intensely, but never mind. Can't win them all. It's a value. It has the same effect on me too. It's American. Okay, pull it through nice and even. Nice and even. Alrighty, now drop the chain. Drop it. Glad I was ready for that. Okay, Chris, can you just hop behind me, please? I haven't given you instructions yet. You really do need some sex, don't you? Alrighty, Chris, you see the chain between my legs? Good. I want you to grab it. But chase me. Pretend we're in the bedroom. Go for it. I'll make it easy for you. I know you're nearly 50. Oh, don't lift it too high. I don't want a wedgie. All right, Chris, over here. Chris, over here. Oh, screw. Chris, I don't need a whacked at the moment, thanks. Chris, over here with me, back to the front. Okay, chain to Maureen. Maureen. You're going to wrap the chain around the very top of my leg, Okay, keep it over my dress because I don't want a bruise. All right, over the dress. The very top of my leg. Maureen, this is my favourite part. No, wrap it around the top of my leg. Maureen, would you like someone else to take your place? All right, Maureen's friend, quick, boy with the flower in the hair. Quick, choppies. I'm sorry. Thank you, Maureen. What's your name? Everyone, hello to Chris. Two Chris's. This could be confusing. Okay, boys, Chris meet Chris. A little kiss.
How you going?
Hello, I'm Claire. Hey. I have 5 personalities. Hello, I'm Claire. Okay, let's get on with it. Wrap the chain around the very top of my leg, right? Take it through there. Oh, thanks, Chris. He does, doesn't he? You've done it to your boyfriend, haven't you? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, watch. Let's just come up here so they can see me. Okay, wrap it around. Now lock it onto itself. Really tight. Now, no, really tight. Really tight. Pretend you don't like me. Pretend you're Maureen. Chris, it's not very tight. Never mind. It is a... Well, no. Chris, no. It doesn't work. Chris, what are you doing? You'll do it? Okay. Thank you. You are lovely, aren't you? Okay, you need to find the key. Now, sadly, they're all gold. Oh, you're going bald, Chris.
Only on the top.
No, I like bald men. They're lovely. It's a secret fantasy of mine. I don't want to know what it is, though. You've got a sick imagination, don't you? What? Okay, around the leg. Really, really tight, Chris. Don't touch the crotch. I've got teeth. Okay, now, lock it. Can you please put the keys back? Thank you. You need to clean your ears. I know, totally. Most times I get away with it. I've had the odd black eye, don't you worry. I now know you are into S&M. Alrighty, audience, please a really big round of applause for my two volunteers. And for Maureen as well. Go, go, go. Go, go. Okay, my name is Claire, and I am Australia's first woman of escape, and this is what I do for a living, performing. I did actually put off my trip so I could be here tonight, and I haven't performed in Sydney for a while. It's nice to be back here. So, thanks for coming. Thank you. Okay, my two boys. See the sack down there, Chris? The sack. Can you please pick it up? Oh, you've got a lovely ass too. I mean, bottom. Okay, come and stand over next to your new friend, Chris. Over here. Now, the two of you are going to look inside my sack. You're looking for a spare key. I hope there's one in there. You don't have to go in there, though. And you don't have to look that bloody close. That's enough. What do you mean there's no key? Don't fold it inside out. I'll see the secret pocket. He's very thorough, isn't he, your husband? No wonder you've got 4 kids. Okay. Do you want to turn it inside out again? Doesn't really matter, but I do like my Australian flag because I'm patriotic. Okay, people. No key?
No key.
Shit. Alright, audience, one more thing I'd like you all to know, and that is Harry Houdini. Harry Houdini did an escape like this once. He took 45 seconds. I am not Houdini. I am a woman. So I will take as long as I damn well like. Thank you. Okay, you two, you're going to place the sack over my head nice and even. Take a corner each. Now, boys, I know it's not really applicable to you, Chris. However, neither of you will ever get me in the sack again. Make the most of it. Struth, forget your hand out, Chris. Oh, don't touch my bottom. Actually, I was. Bloody hell. Okay, is it? Now I look like a bloody whatever. Okay, audience, please a really big round of applause for my two guys and for Maureen as well. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, boys. Boys, you can go now. I have no need for you anymore. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you both. Maureen, can you at least smile at me now? Better do this. Get off stage and leave town in case I bump into Maureen again. All right. Who took that photo? I wasn't smiling. Oh, I'm not having an orgasm. Although I wish I was. Oh, Struth, Hey, Chris! Chris, you did it too bloody tight, you bastard! Oh, screw. Oh, I just farted. Boy, dude, it's that bloody garlic bread. Oh, if my mother could see me now, she thinks I'm studying to be a doctor. Oh, really, she does. Not to mention those Catholic nuns that taught me. Oh, well, you know what? Chris, the gay boy. The man in the white shirt, that is. Oh, I think I need you to come in here and help me. Oh my goodness. Oh, I knew I should have found a man and had children. Oh, bloody hell. Maureen, you're still not smiling at me. Help! Maureen, please! I'm having a hot flush. Oh my goodness.
And right now, do we have something super colossal, fantabulastic, and scoobly-oobly for you? Our next artist has been, I can remember it well, down at White Bay, Grey Bay, Mort Dock, up and down the length and breadth of the country, Australia's loudest, rudest comic. He made Rodney Roode look like an old woman. He does, you know. He has been, at various times, a tumescent lamppost. He has been a telegraph pole with delusions of grandeur. He thought he was the Pope. He is still one of Australia's most contentious comics. Please welcome Sandy Goodman as Ostentatious.
Thank you, Adrian, and what a great job Roger's done tonight. Let's have a big hand for Roger. And to some people it might be anachronistic, but to me it's very current, and it's what this city needs. Particularly, actually, what John Howard needs is that escapologist. But but what we need is we need something romantic, and this is a little bit romantic, and I'm just surprised that so few people came. But then I did Kalgoorlie last night and only one person showed up. And I sat at his table and I did my entire show, a 97-hour show. And about halfway into it, about 45 hours into my show, he said, "You are not funny, mate." And I was there for another 90 hours, and it was the funniest thing I've ever done. So now the subtlety was probably not probably lost on this crowd, because this is not a bright crowd. This is a fairly dumb crowd. But I'm only joking. No, this is a very, very smart crowd. But a lot of people didn't come tonight because they don't appreciate the romanticism what Roger's trying to do here, and sorry. See, now that's an Australian attitude. But how can you complain? You've had fucking Rumpelstiltskin. You've had an escapologist, and now you've got a comedy superstar. You're a bit young to be in here, mate. How old are you? It's 14. Are you? Have you got a gun? That's something we Australians haven't got yet, but we're moving into that era. And the more the Australian dollar goes down, the more killings are going to be at high schools. And I'm right behind it. And George W. dyslexia. But the thing is, I travel all over the world, and people. I can feel this audience is a bit unrelaxed because they're not used to a superstar genius like myself coming down here and not getting paid. But neither am I, to be honest. But I'm doing it because I love Adrian Rawlins, and I wonder what bug he's got in his stomach. But the thing is, no, he's got something in the bowel. He told me from India, from lime juice, and don't drink lime juice on the street. Anyway, but there's a few kids in here, and I'm going to be using words like handsome. But the thing is that I travel all over the world, and I don't know if people here. It's a fairly urbane sort of an audience, so see, I can get away with a lot more here than I did in Fremantle last night. There are subjects I can't touch in Fremantle, but I can openly discuss the Mahabharata, which I will be doing in the 7th hour of my show. And at 6 a.m, I will be doing the entire sonnets of William Shakespeare, who actually came from a town called Merredin in South Australia, and then moved to England because he wasn't getting any attention. And that's how fucked it is here. But no, it is. We all have to leave because look at this. You know, this is Ellis D. Fogg is trying to set up something unusual, and nobody came because Australians don't give a fuck. And I was with Juan Antonio Samaranch. This is true. I was at the Regent Hotel, and I must have had 30 prostitutes in there, and everybody was on cocaine, and you know, Michael Knight was fucking out of it, and I remember the phone rang, and somebody said that his wife was dying of cancer, and he stopped rooting for a second, and then he went straight back into it. And I tell you what, that is what Australia does to one. And you see, this is a true story. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but what I'm talking about, it's ironic, you see. I don't want to get too clever because I think this is not a bright crowd, but I'm going to attempt a few things here tonight. I am an escapologist in a sense, in a more of a philosophical sense. I don't want to be didactic, but see, I could go anywhere with this crowd. I feel that I could discuss the entire Babylonian Talmud tonight and compare it to Seinfeld. But the thing is that this crowd wouldn't go with me. And in Fremantle last night, it was like pulling teeth. But you've got to do that sort of work if you want to remain in show business. You can't always work to a Jewish crowd. And I don't know if there are any Jewish people in here tonight, but what I do on stage, what I actually do, and it's unclassifiable in the English language, but in Yiddish, and has anybody been to the town of Lvov in Poland? Anyway, well, you know the expression, the father, the son of the Holocaust. Anyway, I was there. I was in Poland last year. Now, the Poles collaborated with the Nazis in the murder of about 3.5 million Jewish people. And I was at Are there any Polish taxi drivers in at all? Anyway, there was the Jews deserved. Anyway, but the thing is, I don't want to get too profound, but thing was, I was in Iraq. Has anybody been to up there to the Cocos Islands? Anyway, I was working. This is in Desert Storm because my agent's Orange, and I was doing a show for the Pope. This is a true thing, and I met his wife, and this is when I was in Poland in a town called Poznan, which is. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where are you people from? Are you from the area? What's your profession? Everybody's a fucking comedian, aren't they? Car cleaner. And yeah, sure, mate. And as if Roger Foley would have a car cleaner as a friend. Anyway, I'm getting too smart. But no, because I work so hard doing stand-up that I've become so bright that I've run out of audience. And I was lamenting this. I was with Daryl Summers at the car park he works at in Geelong the other day. And he was crying. He was saying, "Oh, mate, I got fucking logies coming out my ass. I can't get arrested." And I said, "Just go and get my car, mate." And we were reminiscing about the heydays of Hey Hey, when Maury Fields, one of the great entertainers, a comic genius, who once said, "There was a bloke in a pub, you see, and he had a parrot up his ass." And I just think that sort of humour is... Where is it? Anyway. Because that's what made Australia great. And a guy like me with a wit and a genius and a sharp Jewish chutzpah can't get a fucking job in town. I got to come and work here for nothing for LSD FOGG. But it's a pleasure for me. It's a pleasure because I saw Rumpelstiltskin tonight. And he will be supporting me. He will be supporting me on my next tour, I can tell you that. Because anybody that's that fucking nuts should be working harder. Anyway, how's the car cleaner doing? All right then. No, anyway, I'm in a good spirit because I've had Jewish Shabbat dinner with my family, and I have a family, unlike most entertainers, and a happy family, and except I don't have any sex anymore, so I'm cutting off my cock and giving it to Kerry Packer. But thing is, I don't want to get too bright, but thing is, I was working. Because there is a subtext, you see, because we're Australians, we understand that. We are a powerful culture and we are going someplace, and not just into New Zealand. We are about to take over the world. And I was on a cabin cruiser in the Barrier Reef, just by the way, and there were some Americans on board, and one of them said, "We want to go snorkeling right now." And we said, "Yeah, go snorkeling." And we had 100 joints and we just pissed off. Now, that's because we're Australian. Now, where else in the world would that happen? And I feel proud of that. I'm proud because I love a sun cunt burn tree. I'll tell you what. Australia is, and I've just come up with a new Australian flag. It's a melanoma on a white background, with the words emblazoned on the bottom, "Pissed, we forget." Now, these three words that took Mel Gibson into history, and what a great job they did at Gallipoli, and what a great thing it is, the Anzac thing. And it's Anzac Day today, I don't know if people know that, and we every year we congratulate the Gallipoli veterans for being massacred there at Gallipoli Cove, for being, a couple of British backpackers said to them, "Just go over there and let those Turks blow you apart." And all the Aussies said, "Yeah, why the fuck not?" And 15,000 of them from Childers in Queensland were massacred. And that's what happened at that backpackers hostel, because that was revenge. Now, no, pissed we forget. Now, no, you think about it. I don't want to get too smart, because this is not a smart crowd. Now, I'll be doing vagina jokes pretty soon, but the thing is, no, I'm a feminist myself, but no, I'm a Christian, and Jesus, the people know about the Christian thing. In fact, the symbol of Christianity is a cross, and I thought to myself, what a great thing as a... Sorry? Was that a sentence? I don't know. It was reminiscent. So, hey?
No, just me. Sorry, mate.
Oh, it's feel free. Feel free. A great poet, but a man going nowhere. But welcome here in this environment, because this is a thespian. This is a thespian environment. Let's face it. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no. It is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. Shakespeare, mate. It is the star to every wandering bark whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, the rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Again, he can't. Now, that's because you don't want to distance yourself too much from the crowd. And we have a very sophisticated crowd. And how you going, car cleaner? And the thing was, Australia. And I was working. I was working in East Timor. I was there as the MC to introduce Kylie Minogue. And I said to the East Timorese, they've been through a bit. I said, if you think the militia was bad, here's Kylie Minogue. And I love mediocrity, because Mediocrity has kept me off television. And when I think back, it was actually a good move because where's Jamoan right now? Working in some shithole in Woomera. And here I am at the town hall. I've got a future and these people will all fucking disappear because I stayed off the box. Isn't that right, mate? You're just a kid, but one day you'll understand what I'm talking about. And you'll think, what a genius. But the thing was, I was working in Iraq. Now, Iraq is a fairly laissez-faire, fairly flexible sort of feminist sort of an organisation. And I was working at the Baghdad Comedy Store, which is right on the Salman Rushdie Boulevard there, in the middle of Baghdad. And it's actually called the I will blow everybody. I will kill Mahmoud. Mahmoud. America. Mahmoud. I will throw stones. Mahmoud at the Hajj. Mahmoud. Comedy workshop. Anyway, I come out, it's Lakemba, and there's thousands of Iraqi feminists there. It's just wild. It's Anzac Day. Now, Saddam Hussein, a benevolent dictator, not in the totalitarian sort of a sense like a Mussolini or I don't know, Kim Beazley, but Smorgasbord Kim, as we call him. No, I was with Smorgasbord Kim, this is a couple of weeks back, at, the 80s, at Russ Hinz's funeral at Sizzlers in Queensland. And there was a bloke there, he said he was the Minister for Tourism. He was a bloke called Ivan Milat. Now this bloke, Russ Hinz, has got a granddaughter. This is true. Her name is Christy Hinz, and she is gorgeous. And I was out with her the other night, as I do, and so I hang out only with supermodels, and because I'm a feminist, I think, and I thought to myself, one day this girl will look like Russ, because that's genetics, and you know, you can clone who you like, but eventually this beautiful supermodel is going to turn into a fat fuck. Now, sorry, I'm on Prozac. Anyway, but the thing is, now you've got to be when you do shows like this, but the thing is, Fremantle was good. The people were laid back. You know, it didn't matter what I said. I could use language. And but here, people pretend Australians don't use language, and people speak differently. I mean, we are. We're the descendants of the English. And what the English did was they went to every country in the world and they murdered the indigenous people. Then they had a tea party and said, we're so civilised, really. And then when they arrived here, the Aboriginal people met them down at up there at La Perouse, up there at Botany Bay, up there at the on the Tweed Heads, and the Aboriginal people gave the white man alcohol because they had been brewing it for about 120,000 years, and they called it Dreamtime. Now, you go to any pub. Is anybody here having trouble keeping up? Because about 20 years from now, you'll be walking around the Simpson Desert, you'll burst in laughter and think, what a fucking top night it was. And by then I'll be hanging out with Russell Crowe at Coffs Harbour. But the thing is, and there's an ambassador for us, Russell, what a top bloke, and what a top guy. And I know Russell very well, and he's a pugilist. Do people know that word here? No. I feel inhibited in this crowd because I can't really expand my work. The crowd's holding me back. This is not a smart crowd. This is a crowd that got in for $40 and are expecting escapology and Rumpelstiltskin. Let me tell you, Rumpel's coming back for 16 hours when I finish at 7 a.m. But the thing will be, and I'm a Christian myself, and Jesus was crucified. I don't know if people have got the videos, but Jesus. And I thought, what if Jesus had been put to death on an electric chair? Every Christian will have to wear an electric chair around their neck. And instead of being called Christians, they'd be called electricians. Are you Christian or Catholic or something? Because you're not really enjoying yourself at all. Are you finding it a bit scatological, or it's a little bit too much? You're a car cleaner's wife, is that it? What are you into? Carburettors, are you? No, what really, you're not enjoying yourself very much, are you? What sort of humour do you like? Barry Humphries, or are you the son? Nah. Bananas in pyjamas. It's all pedophiles. Anyway, thing is, no, there's a secret satanic message coming through there. And if you slow it down, like I did with the JFK footage, you can see John F. Kennedy shoot himself. But thing is, now that's a theory that hasn't been exploited, but I was in Poland, this is last year, and there's a lot of children in here, and I don't feel inhibited because it's Australia. And, you know, they grow not old as we all left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn us. I'm going down on my son and daughter in the morning. We shall remember them. Pissed, we forget. And that's because, as a feminist, I was out at Ayers Rock when they built the rock. This is a true story. I was out there in the 70s when the Italians from the hydroelectric scheme were seconded by the Aboriginal tribe. And I got a mate called Jackie Chan. Now, this bloke, he's a world-renowned gold medal box kicker, and he's also in touch with the Paralympians who have to give their medals back. And it's a very sad thing to come into a house where people have no legs and say, "Give me that fucking medal back." Now, I don't want to go on about that, but this crowd can take it because I can sense that there's an ideological sense in here. And that's why I'll be doing a lot of Allen Ginsberg's Howl. I'll be doing that a bit later on when I do the entire screenplay of 2001 in Yiddish. And that's because of chutzpah. That's what I do. Chutzpah is when you kill your parents, you throw yourself at the mercy of the court because you're an orphan. And I'll be doing a bit of that. Do people understand that at all? Anyway, this Aboriginal bloke said to me, "You know, Austin, about 400 years ago, I had a big house at Tamarama. All day long, I was smoking the ganja. Now the white can't come out here. I live in Mudgee with flies coming up my ass." And then he said, "Don't you like the word Tamarama?" Anyway, then he said, "That Pauline Hitler, that fish and chip shop, that's built right on top of a sacred site. 40,000 years ago, there was a pub there." Now, in a lot of other places, that gets a laugh, but in here, there's a lot of precious people. There's a lot of wankers in here. I'm trying my best. I'm not getting paid. I've had to drive in from Vaucluse. Got a big house on Aboriginal land, but he's a benevolent landowner, that bloke. We only have to pay rent every couple of years. You know, Waverley Council, they really hassle you. But the thing is, I was in Poland and I was actually there looking for property that the Poles stole from our family during the Holocaust. And I bumped into the Pope's wife, like I said, and she asked me if I would introduce the Pope when he did his big tour out here, the How Deep Does a Catholic Tour? And that was in 1995. It was supported by the Kinkoppel Convent there. And Jack Thompson and the whole team and the whole Spy Force thing. But the thing was, there's a lot of things that I'll be talking about that the audience will miss, but about 6 a.m, everything will become very clear. For the people who are into Italian neo-realist cinema especially, because I'll be discussing the work of Jean-Luc Godard and how it relates to life at Palm Beach for Albie Toms. Now, the thing is, no, because Albie and we all go back to Arthur's in the 1970s. We all used to sit around there and smoke joints with all the people that left, all the expatriates like Brian Brown. Brian Brown, one of our great Australian actors, just left. Anyway, and what? Nothing means anything. It's all rhetorical. It's all comedy. That's misery out there. Anyway, so you know, I went out with the Australian dollar for a while. It was great going out with something guaranteed to go down on you at least 3 times a day. So it's just a current joke. But you know what a black box is, mate? Well, it's in the plane. It's an Australian invention, as you know. It's an Australian invention, and it's there to record what the pilot says just before they hit the mountain. So the pilot will say something like, "Fucking mountain!" And then when they play it back, they know what happened to the plane. Because if it's Qantas, it'll be in pieces. And Qantas is getting very, very bureaucratic, and it's actually, I don't enjoy Qantas anymore. I'm flying Impulse. How many people fly Impulse? You got to stand up. I mean, I don't mind that. Standing up and giving up your chair for old people, and they don't even have filtered water. But the thing is, they get you there. We left here at 7 o'clock in the morning and we're in Melbourne 2 days later. But I tell you what, it was a wonderful flight. Going via Groote Island is not my idea of... but then, if you've taken a Greek cab driver in Sydney, you'll know what I'm talking about. And what happened to the Greeks? I mean, Aristotle, Plato, Archimedes. Now they can't find their way from the airport to Maroubra. And that's a culture in decline as far as I'm concerned, because I'm from Germany. I'm German. I was born in Germany. I was born in Habsburg. And I was this is true, I was in Cottesloe Beach, but they brought Arnold Schwarzenegger in there to take care of the shark menace. And I was on the beach there and the people was coming out of the water. And I mean, because his father suffers from Waldheimer's disease. That's when you forget you're a Nazi. Anyway, but Barry Kosky should be ashamed of himself because he's gone to work in the Schauspielhaus. The Schauspielhaus. Every Austrian speaks like that. They all speak like Arnold. Anyway, what is that? Anyway, but no, a true story. And I actually made the Tropfest winning film. Tropfest has gone downhill since I won in '98, but they call it Paulson Fest now, and it's just a celebration of John Paulson, the pilot. But the helicopter pilot, Kerry Packer picked a pilot pretty perfectly. Kerry Packer picked a pilot. Anyway, I haven't rehearsed this show, but I've got a lot of ideas, and I'm just trying to run them into each other, but the audience is not behind me. This audience is this is not a giving crowd. But I would be giving my best. I would be giving my best if this crowd could give something. But it's Australia. And I was in Morwell in Australia. Morwell, the home of the Paralympians. And I was speaking to a woman called Linda. And she said to me, I said, Greg, look out for fucking gyro. On this guy, Australian will get fucking born. And I'll be back in a couple of days. When I got back, no Greg, no fucking gyro. Just a fucking pig's head on the floor. Now, that is Australia. Now, and that makes me proud. That makes me proud. I'm from Wagga Wagga, which is the Aboriginal word for Italians. And I tell you, I grew up there. And that's where the phrase get the fuckatcha comes from. Or who the fuckatcha, or shut the fuckatcha. Now, that was the original, that's where the McAuliffe program is set. And all these lawyers can get shows, but I got to work here for nothing in the lower town hall. Not the upper town hall. Gough Whitlam's probably up there now. I got to work down here with a fucking mobile phone that's on. Somebody whose babysitter is torturing their children. Well, why is your phone on? Because you don't respect entertainers. And that is the Australian. Would you go to the Opera House? You'd be sitting there in front of a Neil Armfield, say something like the Marriage of Figaro. And and in the middle of a speech by some stand-up comic who's pretending to be a thespian, you would leave your phone on, and in the middle of some soliloquy, how disrespectful are you? Will you show yourself? I want that person to come out here right now. Let's have a look at that disrespectful person.
Hello, mate. How are you?
There you go. And that fucking look is out, mate. Anyway, but that is so out. Anyway, but are you from Byron? Are you a feral man? Good on you, mate. Anyway, so I'd like to tell you what happened. See, the Pope came to Australia, and have I got some more time, or should I leave? I don't know. No, I think I should leave because Rumpelstiltskin's coming back. Don't be unkind. I'm going to have him supporting me all over the place. He told me he'll do 16 hours. Sorry, what? Who said get off? That's so unkind to Rumpel. Poor Rumpel. Anyway, but Rumpel did his best. The Pope, yeah. Tell us about the Pope. Nobody tells me what to do, Adrian. Anyway. No, the Pope came to Australia. This was my intro. And he's a fairly frail man. If I was running the Catholic Church, I don't want to be, up myself or anything. But I thought if the Pope, if you had somebody that was the representative of God, I would have somebody like Schwarzenegger doing that, in nomine spiritus sanctus, whatever the thing. They do, because the shark was there. And the people was coming out of the water, and there was blood everywhere, and I wasn't frightened at all. And I bite the head on the shark. Anyway, but that gets laughed some places. That got a laugh in Geraldton. But the thing is, I have been all over this country for 20 years, and frankly, I'm sick of it. But I was working in Kosovo for the Slip, Slop, Slabadon and Milosevic campaign. And it was Anzac Day. No, I'm in Iraq. This is true. I come out, it's Iraq. Now, Saddam Hussein will have Anzac Day whenever he wants. That's how blasé he's become. He doesn't give a fuck about, about what the UN says or what George Bush says to him. He just does whatever he wants to do. He would just have an Anzac Day. He will have an Anzac Day in September. Anyway, and I come out and it's a fairly, the Iraqis are laid-back people, as I said. And I say, how many Ayatollahs does it take to change a light bulb? And it's complete silence. And I was up at the Philip Ruddock Detention Centre 2 weeks ago with some Kurds that had been washed up on Bondi Beach. And now there's this is a true story actually. The Australian government under Mr. Sheen have just made a video to discourage people swimming to Australia. And it's got crocodiles. They must have eaten about 100 cans. About 100 cans. And I was with Sean Connery, an Australian actor. This is a true story. From the Belvoir Company B, up there at the Sydney Theatre, Robert McNevin thing, and up there Patrick White season at Sarsaparilla. And it was a true story because David Williamson and myself, we're very close, and we have houses at Noosa because we were socialist ideologues in the 70s, but now we couldn't give a fuck, and. But we still write plays and, do humour that will appeal to the left because there are still some survivors, as you can see. And not many, though. Sorry, what? Feel free. He doesn't get much work, but whenever I work, he's there, so he gets some attention vicariously through me. Do you know what vicariously means? No. Because this is a fucking dumb crowd, but... I'm a feminist myself, and I was doing a show with a feminist, this is a true story, up the Park Hyatt Mercure Novotel there, all seasons at Darling Harbour there, at the Hilton, Sheraton on the Park. And it was Anzac Day, it was last March the 17th, which is tomorrow actually, it's the anniversary. And I came out, there was about 1,000 feminists in there. I don't know if people have read much of Germaine Greer, or Naomi Wolf or Gloria Steinem, but when I studied Jung and Freud at university, because I thought psychoanalysis would be a good entree into stand-up. It was a mistake, but although some crowds, why would you bring your kids to something? This is X-rated. This is beyond romper stomper. This is worse. Have you seen Hannibal? Did you see Hannibal before the R rating? No? Hannibal. Not the guy with the elephants, mate. It's a video game. Hannibal. Anyway, I don't know, are there any feminists in the crowd at all? Because I love that whole feminist thing, and that's why I've been a constant supporter of the feminist movement since political correctness was introduced in Australia by Richard Neville in... what year was that? Anyway, but... I think he's still on about it, but and good luck to him. But I came out, and there was 1,000 feminists in the crowd. I had a T-shirt which said, "I love every bone in your body, especially mine." Now, immediately, I had them on side, and I said, "Well, how many feminists does it take to change a light bulb?" 2, one to change a bulb, and the other to suck my cock. Now, it starts to build from that point. I don't know if people are understanding where I'm coming from here, because this is all about nuance. And I said to the feminists, God created everybody male, but the dicks fell off the stupid ones. Now, Are people appreciating where I'm coming from here? Because this is the biggest response. I said to the Iraqis, I said, I rack my brains because these Arabs are Lebanon borrowed time. Wait a minute. I can't Tel Aviv. What is that scud mark in your ass? Now, the response was similar to tonight. People here are picking and choosing. They're thinking to themselves, I'll laugh at that, I won't laugh at that. Somebody will see me laughing at that, I won't laugh at that one. And that's the sort of crowd I like because it's a challenge. You don't want a crowd that's going to laugh at everything. But I'll tell you a little Jewish joke. A Chinese guy gets home after a big night with his mates and he says to his wife, how about a 69? She says, are you joking? You expect me to go downstairs at 6 o'clock in the morning and make you Mongolian beef with black bean sauce? So, just a dumb feminist joke, but I'll just throw in because I'm a Scientologist and I appreciate what they're doing. And Tom Cruise is a hermaphrodite. I read that in Who Weekly, but Nicole Kidman is a man, but a transsexual man, a cross-dressing animal, mad cow. But we have sane cows in Australia, but we have people with foot and mouth, but not after the election. But the thing is, we'll have Smorgasbord Kim, and in America I bumped into a fella called Sylvester Stallone. I don't know if people are familiar with that name. But he said to me once, one day I'll buy property in Kalgoorlie. And I spent a lot of time in the States, and Americans will invariably say to you, they'll say, I really love your work. I love your work. I love your work. I really love your work. Now, we're more direct here. We'll just say, fuck off. Now, but I was with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he said to me, the shark was there. And it was a menace. And I was there and the movies weren't doing any business anymore. And Sean Connery, who just happened to be at the meeting, he said to me, Pierce Brosnan, fuck off. Now, anyway, but look, I could just keep on going and doing impressions, but I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here because I was double booked. But the thing is, how you going there, mate? You having fun? Anyway, look, I'm just having fun myself. But anyway, the Pope comes to Australia. I'm a feminist, as I mentioned. And anyway, I said to the feminists, a woman goes to a gynecologist, he's looking at her vagina and he says, geez, you got a big vagina? Geez, you got a big vagina? She says, you don't need to repeat it. He said, I didn't. Now, and the feminists were starting to relax. And this crowd is thinking, where is this man taking us? And that's a good question. Because this is all this vulgarity, there's a reason for it. It's because exactly, that's the reason. It's because I haven't got any other jokes, but no, because when you're working out in the sticks, let's face it, you don't have to be too sophisticated. And then you come in here to the Roger Foley extravaganza, this is your life, and you got to invent something. And I have to make it up on the stage, and I'm not getting paid. And this woman is looking at me with that sort of condescension that can only come from a Wurrunga. But because these people have had their private school education and, like I had a woman last night, she said, I teach 3-year-olds and they're very scatological. Anyway, so, but I have that sort of, that sort of response because Australians don't really know how to respond. And that's why we are such a great land. And I was with Peter Garrett the other night, and he was clubbing a baby seal to death with some wood from a Queensland rainforest. And I'll never forget this. It was Anzac Day. It was March the 6th last year. My daughter's going out with an Anzac veteran. She's 16, he's 117, and we will not interfere because the whole bananas in pyjamas, the Wiggles, whatever that Teletubby thing is really about, because I think it's a weird thing. I think there's something, Mike Willis, he must have something to do with it, or John Laws or something. I'm John Laws. Just give me money. Anyway, I'm John Laws, 5599 35522. See, that guy makes $1 million a second. And I got to work here in the fucking lower town hall for nothing, for romantic reasons. Because Rambo was one of my heroes. I mean, Arthur Rambo, not John Rambo. Do you know who that was? See, what am I dealing with here, mate? You know, how are you going to be when I start reading the Torah? You're going to be completely lost. Do you know what the Torah is? See, there you go. You live here with a side-by-side, but there's probably a lot of Jewish people in your street, and you don't even know what the Torah is. Do you know what chutzpah is? I'll give you another example. A Jewish guy goes into a bank, he says to the bank manager, I want to borrow $1.4 billion. The bank manager says, for what? He says, I want to buy this bank. He says, how are you going to pay it back? He says, I won't have to. I own the bank. Now, that's chutzpah. And I'll give you another definition of chutzpah because you're mostly Anglo-Saxons. And, well, you know, to be honest, you cause all the problems. No, because Anglo and Saxon, it's English and Germans. Think about it. I mean, the Germans want to run the world, and so do the English, and they have fucked everything up. And I was with my Aboriginal mate, and I don't know, because see, if you haven't been to the Northern Territory, you don't realise how the Aboriginals persecute the white man up there. What happens in Tennant Creek is the white people get their dole checks, and the black people put them on the bus, take them to the pub, get them pissed, and then kick them out of the bus. And white people walk around there with no optimism. There are white people in the Northern Territory with chronic conjunctivitis and a lifespan of 35 years old. And these are car cleaners. Anyway, the thing is, what's going on there? You want me off? No, I think they want me. Is that it? Because there's no way I'm getting off now. I'm staying on all night. I'm going to stay on till his next show. And I said to the feminists, what do they call a woman with a toothpick through a clitoris? Olive. And I'll tell you what, the feminists were into it. Anyway, the Pope comes to Australia. Did you find that a bit vulgar at all? Or? Because, you see, there is an intelligence in vulgarity. And that's what exploitation's all about. That's what J.D. Salinger was all about. Or Saul Bellow. Have you read much of Saul Bellow? Enid Blyton or the Daily Telegraph? See, I come to Sydney, and what crowd do I get? A fucked crowd. But anyway, I'm doing my best. Do they want me off here? No, Roger, do you want me to finish? Because there are other people that want to come on, I think. No, I have to let other people on, don't I? Yeah. Oh, well, I do the Pope thing for Adrian, I'll go, all right? Now, the Pope routine goes for 4 hours, though. It's a very long routine. I mean, it's all in Latin. In ancient Latin, not in modern Latin, from Scots or Cranbrook. But that's it. Kerry Packer picked a pilot pretty perfectly. But the thing is, banana, zipper jump. Anyway, thing is, the Pope comes to Australia. This was my intro for the Pope. Ladies and gentlemen of Australia, make him welcome, please, the fucking Pope. And the Pope comes out on stage looking like a tic-tac in that Pope-mobile. And he steps up to the microphone, he says, G'day, how yous bastards going? Getting any? Stone the crows. Am I bagged after my trip from Dagoland? I don't want to piss in your pockets, but I'm as happy as a pig in shit. Wait. No fucking worries. That said, though, I want to have a chin wag about all the freckle bunches, horses' hooves, chick partes, poopokers, mattress munchers, shirt lifters, sly butchers, and third burglars, twanging their wires from here to whoop whoop. See, I'm starting to enjoy myself now. That's a rare thing. No. Particularly when there's no remuneration at the end. Because at least I know I've got something to look forward to. Being a bankrupt comic, living in Vaucluse, I feel like a lord of the manor. I didn't come down in the last shower. And I don't want to bang it on. But fair dinkum, I am the bloody Pope. You may think I know fuck nothing. But in fact, I know fuck all. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Good night.
Edwina Blush.
There was drool upon my pillow as I wakened from my dreaming. I'd been dining on a banquet. It was luscious, rich, steaming lamb, spiked with garlic and wild lemon thyme. Hot prawn sample with basmati rice and lime. Barbecued sesame chicken, drenched in honey glaze, and thick ham steaks with lashings of hollandaise. Oh yum, oh yum, give me some. Oh yeah, put it there. Oh yes, I confess, I'm a low down, weak-willed creature of the flesh. Well, my cravings felt as sordid as a clandestine affair. So I showered and I put on my best red silk underwear. Woo-hoo. And saucily I sauntered to a cozy brasserie to indulge my fleshly fetish with untamed debauchery. Then I spoiled it all with nagging thoughts of mass deforestation, colon cancer, hormone shots, and gross inoculation. So I left my meal unfinished, paid the bill and grabbed my bag and returned my unclean body to my unsuspecting snag. But his nostrils were aquiver as I slunk across the floor. He could smell the vile corruption oozing out of every pore. He said I was disgusting. You smell like something dead. Begone, base creature. You're exiled from my bed. He sent me to a herbalist. She practiced iridology. She said, you've malnutrition, a dreadful iron deficiency. We're gonna have to remedy your dietary intake I'm prescribing the ingestion of a great big juicy steak. Oh, I know it isn't pleasant, but it's something you must do. And now I'm on doctor's orders, and my dreams are coming true. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Give me some. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Put it there. Oh yes, oh yes. I confess, I'm a low down, weak-willed creature of the flesh. Written before BSc. Ladies and gentlemen, this is David Symes on the bass, joining me for tonight for the first time. Exactly. See, I'm actually a bit of an environmentalist, and in fact, it goes beyond politics. It's actually my religion. I'm a permaculture and composting evangelist. And there is a parable that is related about a farmer who'd been frustrated, for his agriculture generated minimal gain, labouring in inhospitable terrain. But the seeds that they reckon were wasted by some birds were obligingly tasted, and some survived ornithological travel. So this tangential tale begins to unravel. Well, they came to be shat, intact, equipped with personal power packs, naturally subsidized immigration, assisting in their assimilation, and by sharing around this beneficent feces, enriching the conditions of existing species. An arrangement evolved that was symbiotic between indigenous and exotic, eventually referring to the farmer were bucket loads of excellent karma. Growth was sparse, but even so, it anchored the topsoil, and did it grow. He watched amazed, totally delighted by every tiny improvement he cited, ignoring his neighbours, who thought he was crazy, taunted and damned him as foolish and lazy. Permaculture creatures. Permaculture creatures. Oh, he was patient, frugal, only covering needs, mulched, manured, discovered that weeds had medicinal uses for windbreaks and shade, so weeds made him happy instead of dismayed. And when a blight destroyed his neighbour's monoculture farm, his permaculture plan was only minimally harmed. And some were even humbled, tortured by regrets, but the banks controlled their choices. They were shackled with debts. Well, the air was rent by his neighbours' moans when the banks started foreclosing on the loans that they'd only approve for the kind of produce requiring irrigation schemes and chemical use. So farmers copped the blame for all the overcropping, for the water table and productivity dropping, because the public didn't know about fine print obligations to purchase the products of major corporations. Permaculture creatures. Putting in a garden's a lovely teacher. Permaculture, culture creatures. Putting in a garden's a lovely teacher. The populace misinformation were fed, and away from the crux of the issue were led. So the permaculture man took a pen in his hand to sow seeds of hope in the souls of the land, imparting a wisdom right from the earth. So if life gave them shit, they could appreciate its worth, adding vital nutrients at moderate cost, mull into the method of the cosmic compost. Lay down a base of something dry, although desiccated valleys of times gone by. Now sprinkle liberally with disrespect, like the dung that's been flung at the altar and let it fade. Dampen down with cathartic tears to encourage a fungus that eats up fears. Now try a layer of prune down beautiful dreams. Then the shit you gave yourselves for being so green. You'll probably find my concept hysterical. I want you to make the compost spherical. Lay it down and brew it until you're sure there's no shit to be dealt with anymore. But don't leave the love humus in a heap. The promise of the future won't just keep. Spread it generously around each heart. Give every gardener the power to start. Cultured creatures. Putting in a gardens. Garden is a lovely teacher. Permacultured creatures. Putting in a gardens. Garden is a lovely teacher. Putting in a gardens. 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 Gardening's a lovely teacher. This is a little story of love gone wrong. From the soul of a shopaholic. There's a closet where you keep your outdated desires, full of memories that are weak, overcoat hanger wires, carelessly flung when your fancy wanes, sentimental favorites and scarce remembered names. I guess I didn't go together with your image of yourself. So crushed and crumpled here forever, I'm gathering dust upon your shelf. But I know that it's your fashion to leave the victims of your passion. Dangerous, you say, to question why, as you sit and watch me cry. Another impulse buy. I was an extravagance purchased for a ball, proud to wrap around your hips. Might have known I'd fall amongst soiled sheets and bobby boots in your careless way. Oh, not the kind of garment you would keep for every day. But I know leave the victims of your passion. Dangerous, you say, to question why, as you sit and watch me cry. Guess I'm just another Bye-bye. Oh, my river of love is runneth dry. My promiscuous lifestyle crumbled to dust. But hush, little bed sheets, don't you cry. I found a good way to deal with lust. Oh, you don't need a mate for sex to be great. Under the desk while no one looks. Oh, while you're studying dull books. Ignore your boss's boring babbling. Indulge in surreptitious paddling. A little manual stimulation could greatly aid your concentration. 'Cause it's the ultimate in safe sex. Autoeroticism, forget the health checks. Pardon my euphemism. Don't let them tell you that it's second rate. It's simply marvelous to masturbate. Suppose your dirty clothes are soaking while waiting to a little stroking. And while your salmon mousse is setting, take time to get into some petting. And if you're tired of feeling ill, ooh, it's an organic sleeping pill. No, it's not physically harmful. Give yourself loving by the armful. 'Cause it's the ultimate in safe sex. Autoeroticism, forget the health checks. Pardon my euphemism. Don't let them tell you that it's second rate. It's simply marvelous to masturbate. No, you don't have to ask permission if you desire to change position. 'Cause you're the expert, you're the best. Ooh, know how you love to be caressed. How can you tell me that you're lonely? You're with someone who loves you only. You need a friend that use the phone. Ooh, but it's politer not to moan. 'Cause it's the ultimate in safe sex. Autoeroticism, forget the health checks. Pardon my euphemism. Don't let them tell you that it's second rate. It's simply marvelous to masturbate. No need to fear a viral infection unless your hygiene needs correction. Pills, condoms, caps, and diaphragms. Wee, frisbee. Oh, needless safe in your own hands. Cause reproduction's out of sight. No babies there unless you're an hermaphrodite. Very clever. No fee, no waste, nobody's spent. It's safe for the environment. Yes, it's the ultimate in safe sex. Autoeroticism, forget the health checks. Pardon my euphemism. So grab yourself right now and celebrate. Get a grip. I'd like to invite two people to the stage now. David Symes on the bass, doing a wonderful job. And the wounded Mr. Trevor Brown. Who can still play with me, although in a modified form. I was good, I was fair, never took more than my share. I was raised to be an angel, to nurture and to care. For me the bottom was the top, my own desires I quite forgot. I always took that old burnt chop, sweet sacrifice, my chosen lot. Didn't swear, wouldn't fight, to nag and bitch just wasn't right. If I could not a nice thing say, I'd hold my tongue till Judgment Day. I didn't flood, contain my wiles. These hips, lips, legs, breasts, hands, eyes, smiles were just for you. A love so true, addicted to those things you do. And if you stumbled, if you strayed, I took you back, your humble slave. 'Cause after all, you're just a man, and men just do the best they can. To err is human, to moo is bovine. I let you treat me like a cow, 'cause your loving was divine. You told me I was perfect, and that's why you had to go. 'Cause if there isn't any shade, then the roses won't grow. Well, I was crushed, I was shamed, how could I be to blame? Didn't know what path to follow, lost my faith in tomorrow. I tried God, I tried drink, I tried the gym, I tried to shrink. With the dolphins I did swim, pierced my lips, tattooed my skin. Oh, hey. With the wolves I did run, it wasn't any bloody fun. I even wore a goddess dress, darling, I was such a mess. Bungee jumped, parachuted, chanted, fire walked and rooted. Dropped Prozac, E and Coke, blew my savings by and smoke. I went crazy with despair. Oh Lord, my heart was in a wheelchair. Then I got mad, I got mean. I said words that were unclean. To err is human, to moo is bovine. I let you treat me like a cow, 'cause your loving was divine. You told me I was perfect, and that's why you had to go. stopped hiding, being smart, started speaking from my heart. Decided love should not be blind, should point out the flaws it finds. For the first time I felt free, was contented just to be the truth my life had mended, no longer codependent. So imagine my disdain when you show up here again, and my pointing out your flaws as you're begging me more, 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 more. To err is human, to is bovine. Now I treat you like a cow, you act like I'm divine. You say you love me more each day, and that is why I know that if you don't give them shit, then the roses won't grow. Yes, you gotta give them shit, all the roses won't grow. Yes, you gotta give them shit. Oh, the roses won't grow. Yes. Live therapy. I'm going to finish off with a little love song for you. I want you to imagine a great big full moon. And a beautiful satiny ocean. Darling, come down to me. The moon's pouring into a satiny sea, and it flows in my open window, dripping all over my velvety bed. Come rest your head. Wave tongues tickle the sand. Listen, the sea's making love to the land. How its salt breath pants in my window, heady and sticky as atomized wine. Comets to find. Don't want to get in the way of somewhere that you'd like to be. What could be better than spending some valuable time with me? So, darling, get off the phone. Don't spend the night in the city alone, and you could be sparkling with me. Start up and love drunk and fly. See you. Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you, Roger. And thank you, Trevor.
Miss Edwina Bluff. As somebody said earlier on in the night, about 36 hours ago, before ostentatious, on with the show. Or moving right along, or something. It's going to be good. Well, now, who do we have now? A sight for sore eyes. Oasis for dry ears. Please welcome, first of all, Mr. Cal Chapman on guitar and Darry bass. Because I can't read, I haven't got my glasses, and I'm not going to have an annus horribilis, thank you very much.
Seats in the house. You paid the same price too. What an education you're going to get tonight. You may wonder why I'm dressed in my bed gear. Well, apart from the fact that it's very, very late, and I'd like to thank the people with staying power. Nothing like a few good eckies to get you through the night. I love this chair. I love this microphone, God. So I do come with an R rating. I'm doing pieces from my upcoming album to be launched at the Basement May 20th, and it's called Sexual Encounters. So you guys thought you got an education with ostentatious. Any words he didn't cover, I'm just about to cover. So you might want to cover their ears. Okay. Oh, by the way, they're all true stories too. I'll start off with Knickers. He runs his tongue along the crotch of a knickers. One more time. That tastes fine, he sighs, as he tries to find the exact spot where her vagina had leaked that ever so delectable sweet. God's candy, he sniffs as he licks and runs his teeth along the paste captured in her French lace. He looks at her as he sucks and slurps and burps a bubble of her spillage, pillaging the silky purse of its sweet, tasting meat. His uncontrollable erection points in her direction. With a taste in his mouth, he wants to shout, "Fuck me! Suck me! Let me wake you by taking your chastity!" She stirs, sees him sitting at the end of her bed, his head buried in her underpants. She waves her hands and lands him a kick in the ribs. He yelps, jumps forward and helps himself to a crotch. She pushes him aside and yells, "Yay, your dog's inside!" Thank you. That's how I just sick. That's about as sick as it gets. Her heart is packed in styrofoam. She pleases, then teases. Sucker and dripping off every word. Laughing at jokes she's already heard. Telling the boys they're the only one. Making them wait, breaking their dates for fun. She's got a sucker and tongue with sugar-coated bitter lips, all sweetness soaked in arsenic. She toys with them, then poisons them. She's got a saccharine tongue. She opens doors with candid smiles, her greed disguised in perfect styles. She chooses them, just uses them. Saccharine dripping off every word, laughing at jokes she's already heard. Telling the boys they're the only one, making them wait, breaking their dates for fun. Gail Clugston. Gary Cousins on bass. Saccharine dripping off every word, laughing at jokes she's already heard. Telling the boys they're the only one, making them wait, breaking their dates for fun. She's got a saccharine tongue. She weaves her web with sugar threads, leaves saccharine trails on all she treads. Hips swinging, lips stinging. She's got a saccharine tongue and slays you with affection. infection. She infects you, then rejects you. She's got a saccharine tongue. She runs it over everyone she meets. She's so sweet, she's so sweet, she's so... Saccharine is not real sugar. Sweet. Woo! Okay, we're going to keep it fast because it's been a late night. All right, like I say, these are all true encounters. Most of them are mine. You can guess which are and which aren't. In fact, I think they're all mine tonight. They're new, so I have to read them. Okay, this is sexual encounter number 29. The pen is mightier than the sword. If the back of the van had windows, they would have been swallowed up by the mist hours ago. The Galliano bottle, drained, discarded under the accelerator. The last traces of alcohol, snail trailing its way down my breasts, spilling onto my legs, Nick drinking all of me. Tomorrow we buy our first block of land. So tonight we celebrate like teenagers, rocking the van in a cheap roller coaster kind of way. Baby, the word flies out of his mouth. Baby, I've something to ask you. He gropes in the dark like a boy man fumbling for a bra clip. My body tingles as I wonder how many carats this question cost him. Baby, oh baby, I want you to ride on me, baby. My body rattling with impending orgasm, my mind is muddled, slow to respond. You want me to what? I ask. The words bouncing around our metal box. Right on my body, baby, all over. He presses the pen into my fingers, and I think of all the words that have flowed down my arm and leaked from my hand. And yet tonight, like a reluctant virgin, my fist closes. I have writer's block. Write what? I land back in the van. Bad boy, spanky boy, spanky boy, bad. Spanky boy, spanky boy, spanky boy, bad. Bad boy, spanky boy, spanky boy, bad. Spanky boy, spanky boy, spanky boy, bad. My reality is reshaped. I have to close my eyes, and I see myself catapulting past a pink blinking neon sign that says, "Welcome to Kinky Sex!" I think, well, what the hell? I'll try anything. I lustfully bite the lid of the pen, spit it out of my mouth, and an inky lubricant, I do what I do best. I write. Now the thing is, I gotta tell you, that is actually a fair dinkum true story. This guy and I, we went to buy this block of land. Anyway, the problem was we did the big hot sex session. Yeah, spanky boy, oh, and I got into it. I tell you, there was not a part of his body that didn't have spanky, spanky, naughty, spanky, spanky, bad, bad boy everywhere. Anyway, so we got up in the morning and we realised that we had to find a caravan park or something because he had to clean himself up. And it was only as he was rubbing himself under the water that we realised it was indelible ink that we'd actually written in. And we ended up going to the real estate agent with bad boy, spanky boy. And like he had a sweater on and long sleeves and pants, and it was a summer day, and spanky, spanky bad boy. It was very embarrassing. Oh, please, don't ever sleep with me. You'll become a poem. Okay. All right. Okay, I had this phase. I went through this phase. I'm going to tell you about it. Sexual encounter number 41 and a half. There's Phil, shut the fuck up, mate. Or fucking go to the pub across the road. All right? Thanks a lot. Okay. Sexual encounter number 41 and a half. There's no place like... There she was. The only one I knew. A 6 foot, 170 kilo, toothless, Scientologist, lesbian. Not exactly my type, but the only way out of the Garden of Eden was to bite into that bloody big apple. And with Eve looking the way she did, I wasn't sure which way was heaven and which was hell. But I wanted to join her club. And well, she was the only one I knew who could fast track my membership. So, 2 bottles of champagne brave, in fear of being crushed, I climbed on top and let myself go. Some might say, with gay abandon, discovering that dicks aren't all they're cracked on to be. And by the time my teacher had finished, I knew every part of the female anatomy intimately, inside and out. And as I clicked my heels together, I came to the realisation that there's no place like homo. Thank you. So the problem with me being a lesbian, I wasn't really very good at it because I had this problem. I really like penises. So I'm a lapsed lesbian. And speaking of penises, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do my final song. Okay, The Name of Science. All right. Okay. All right, they're going. They're all going. We've cleared the room. All right. I've done my job then. Now I get down to the really dirty stuff. Phew. Oh, that feels good. Mr. Seymour was the best-looking teacher at Casino High, the only being post-Jurassic, my side of the black stump. Mr. Seymour taught science and was sporty. So sporty, he always, winter and summer, wore shorts. Short shorts. Shorts that allowed his boys to breathe. Shorts that gave them the freedom to move. Shorts that quite often let his boys relax so much they'd slide out of their nylon hammock, slippery dipping silently onto the wooden stool, sunning themselves in the light that fell through the window of our Year 9 science class. Now, actually, Mrs. Seymour was our sex education teacher, but Mr. Seymour's 2 big black furry balls passed on more knowledge than the Department of Education could ever hope for, despite their lack of qualifications. They'd lounge contentedly on display, ensuring all the boys would never take a communal shower again, and for all the girls to never, ever miss a science class. I got an A in science that year. I wasn't the only one, because when Mr. Seymour looked you in the eye, you didn't want to be caught studying his testicles. So the only place to look was up to the periodic table cleverly placed on the wall just behind his head. That's a true story. Thanks. Okay, this is it. White African queen. Now, I just want to talk about this. I don't know whether you noticed, but I don't exactly look like Barbie. I know, a bit of a surprise, isn't it? I'm a big girl, and it's a funny little world. A lot of people, a lot of industries, they don't like the big girls. It was really funny. When I was pregnant, it was like, oh, I can eat because I'm eating for 2. Oh, I'm having
months. I'm eating for 5. Must feed me too. Food for thought. I thought it was really good. And women would come up to me and go, oh, look, you're just like me, you know. I put weight on all over when I was pregnant. I went, no, I've always been fat. They go, that's nice. Gotta go. So anyway, I wrote this song because I was thin, but I was very sick. And I decided that I would prefer to be big and happy than thin and sick. So this is called White African Queen. All right, here we go. I am a woman. Oh, sorry. It's all right. So I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning feeding my baby boy. I've got an excuse. Oh, wait, to come around again. I'll just do a jiggle. It's been a long night. I've been here since 5 o'clock. I am a woman. Oh, fuck, I've lost it. So I'm just going to have a temper tantrum now. It's too late. Just got to get the note and then I'll be back with you, okay? I am a woman, I have flesh to spare. I'd be a goddess anywhere but here. I'm a size 16, an African queen. But because I'm white, my size is not right. I am a woman, a curved delight. Trace my line and you will find your soul takes flight. From water, garden, butter, jelly, they know best. Their brushes capture beauty in voluminous flash. Mountains of breast, oceans of thigh, rest upon my flesh, and you will ask yourself why you never look my way. A size 16, rest upon my pillow of flesh to dream of a goddess, a Venus, an African queen. I am a woman of flesh, that's me. I am a woman, I have flesh to spare. I have a heart I'm not afraid to bear. A soul on fire, a woman's desire. But because of my weight, I'm the subject of hate. I am a woman, not afraid to eat. I am an Amazon princess complete. Fashion centuries before an ivy adored. Despite the rise of woman, find that body's been hoard. Not me, generous calves, but plentiful thigh. Rest upon my flesh, and you will ask yourself why you never look my way. A size 16, rest upon my pillow of flesh to dream of a goddess, a Venus, an African queen. I am a woman with flesh to be seen. I am a woman of flesh, that's me. I am a woman. Thank you. That's the first time we've done it. Cal Claxton, Gary Cousins, thank you very much. Thanks for sticking around and for listening. The core people, thank you, thank you.
Our next artist has been touring the world for 12 years, and she works in a tradition which is renowned in the Middle East, throughout the Mediterranean region. It is related to Raqs Shaki, the sacred women's dance of Egypt. The Middle Eastern dancer Alia Samra will give us a rare insight into the Python dance. This is really beautiful. Please, in the spirit of reverence and appreciation, welcome Alia
Samra.